Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Almost forgot. Today, I will be using this Lunala team that I found on X. Still hate saying that. But anyways, I was actually a little perturbed that I couldn't quite know what I wanted to do for this video. The team, there's only so many restricted team selections, been getting interesting and a little more centralized. So I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. But then I was noticing a lot of Lunalas, particularly from various Asian players. And so I was like, well, if that's picking up in the other hemisphere, I kind of want to be in the know why. I want to understand what's going on. And so, yeah, I saw a lot of Lunala comps. I saw a lot of rentals for it. And I was like, let's give Lunala another go. So I picked this one. There's basically two types of Lunalas that you play. This is the first one that I'm going to try today. So it's by Tammy_0745 on Twitter. I'm still going to just alternate between. I don't know their real name. I don't think it says it on their profile. Thank you so much for making and sharing this team. I am excited to play with it today. So let's take a quick look. We have Lunala Leftovers Tera Fairy Shadow Shield with Moongeist Beam, Dazzling, Gleam, Calm, Mind, and Protect. A lot of HP, 148, a little defense, 212 special attack, modest little special defense because you're going to get that bulked up anyways, and then 92 speed, hits 129. It's faster than Raging Bolt, modest Raging Bolt, and all Pelipers, which is pretty important. So this is the first one you see. It's a setup-oriented Lunala. We've seen it with Terapagos. We see it with Kyogre. Get a Calm Mind off, boost your attacks, start going damage. Fairy's fantastic because you're quad weak to Dark, so by switching to Fairy and having that, you can then resist and damage them with super effective attacks. You have Wo-Chien, Terra Poison, Citrus Berry, Tablets of Ruin with Pollen Puff, Play Rough, Snarl, and Protect. A nice addition to Lunala. It lowers the attack of opposing Pokemon, every Pokemon on the field. So it basically makes Lunala physically bulkier, which is really cool. 252 HP, a lot of defense, and then 44 special defense. So this thing is insanely bulky. I mean, just like super duper bulky. It lives a lot. Incineroar, Covert Cloak, Terra Bug, Intimidate. This is also something I was really interested in with Knockoff, Will-O-Wisp, Fake Out, and Parting Shot. Terra Bug is incredible. It makes you resist fighting and ground, just like you saw with our Calyrex and Regulation H. And Covert Cloak means that you'll always win the Fake Out war, or you just cannot bother with the Fake Out and go straight for like Will-O-Wisp or something like that. So I like that adaptation a lot. I think Covert Cloak is really cool. You miss Safety Goggles somewhere on the team because you only have one Amoonguss immunity, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but I do think the Covert Cloak ad is pretty cool. You have Grimmsnarl, Terra, Ghost, Light Clay Prankster with Spirit Break, Thunder Wave, Reflect, and Light Screen. Nothing really particular to talk about here. This is all super standard stuff. Urshifu, Mystic Water, Tera Water, Unseen Fist. We're seeing Mystic Water pick up a lot more on Urshifu in general, so I'm not surprised. With Surging Strikes, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, and Detect. 44 HP, a lot of attack. Nice chunk, like little defense, a lot of special defense, 116 probably to live a Thunderclap from Raging Bolt, and 204 speed, hits 143. We're seeing that benchmark a lot more on Urshifu, the 204 instead of the 252 if it's not Scarf. I'm not 100% certain why, but just keep in mind that if you have max speed Urshifu, you might pretty consistently be outspeeding opposing Urshifus. And then finally, we have Raging Bolt, Tera Electric, Photosynthesis, Life Orb. Love this set with Thunderbolt, Thunderclap, Dragon Pulse, and Protect, so I don't miss those Draco Meteors. 68 HP to hit 209 to optimize HP for Life Orb chip. And then max speed, and then just the rest in special attack. Makes a lot of sense, personally. You're seeing, as I've said before, a lot of Raging Bolts go max speed modest, so it's 127. This thing hits like a truck. It is so cool. So how are you going to utilize the team? I'm going to be honest, it is not that intuitive. I cannot give you like super set leads that you're going to do. I'm leading Grimmsnarl a lot. I think for the most part, if I feel like I need to set up well, I'm leading like Grim Incin, just so I can mitigate damage from the opponent a lot. I'll lead like Grim Raging Bolt, Grim Ursh with Lunala in the back. I'm sure Wo-Chien and Moxie Boosted is going to be so mad at me when I say this. I'm sure Wo-Chien serves like a really specific purpose on this team, but I just can never justify bringing it over something else. Like I'm just never bringing Wo-Chien. Even into the like Calyrex-Ice Rider matchup, I'd rather just bring Urshifu and like Incineroar personally. Now, I did lose a match or two against Calyrex-Ice Rider when practicing with this team, so maybe Wo-Chien is the answer to that because it has foul play, but I personally do not see an obvious line in how to make that happen. So that would be something for y'all to explore. But overall, I think the team is cool. I love the Pokemon on it. And you'll see how well I do with it today. So thank you so much again, Tammy07_0745 for making and sharing this team. I hope I do it justice, and certainly feel free to correct me on this team comp. As I've said before, I've said it again, I am more of a pretty standard balance player, so a setup comp like this is not my strongest suit, but I'm excited to try it out today. So thank you so much. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead and hop into the battles. Okay, we have Koraidon, Entei, Ogerpon, Cornerstone, Fluttermane, Raging Bolt, and Umbreon. I have not watched the video yet, but I did see that Cybertron just featured a team with 3 of these Pokemon. So let's go here. Let's go here. Is this it? Yep. This is the Koraidon team that Cybertron just featured. So Koraidon, Entei, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, and Umbreon. So I, in this instance, think screens are pretty huge. I think Raging Bolt is really good here to effectively everything that I need it to be. Lunala's good. I don't like Wo-Chien as much, but Koraidon's loaded dice, so I can intimidate it. So I'm actually pretty interested in this. Let's do that. I don't think that Urshifu is particularly good, and I don't think that Wo-Chien... I mean, Wo-Chien's weak to 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Pokemon. Along with Yawn and Moonlight's going to be kind of annoying for Umbreon, but it is what it is. So let's see. What do you got? Fluttermane and Entei? Yeah. I mean, here, I think I'm actually happy to Thunder Wave. What's... Oh, it's Focus Sash? No, that stinks. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and Light Screen. Tera Electric. Thunderbolt. Flutter. Flutter has Protect, Entei does not. I'm actually going to Tera Electric into and Thunderbolt into Entei. Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Stomping Tantrum, and Stone Edge. Very oppressive lead. Interested to see kind of what they do with it. Sash on Fluttermane's not my favorite. That's fine. Sacred Fire. So I don't get a Reflect Up, but I do have do you even have Shadow Ball? No, you don't have Shadow Ball. Okay, there's Entei. I can go you. So you can have... Koraidon, yep. Exactly what I wanted. If I can get it down to like Koraidon plus Friend, we're in pretty good shape. But our main speed was heightened. Yep. And because you have those, I can really safely fake out and go for a Thunderbolt into this slot. So Moonblast, Dazzling, Gleam, Icy Wind, Protect. I mean, I could double into the Flutter Mane, but if they don't go for the Protect with Koraidon, I'm in really bad shape. Okay, who comes in? Raging Bolt, that's fine. Deal a little damage. You're also probably Life Orb. Moonblast. Yep. That's okay. Okay, so here then, I'm actually happy to Parting Shot the Raging Bolt. Because it can't protect. And protect with you. Yep. Exactly what I thought. You're probably going to go into the Bolt slot. Yep. Lunala time. I thought the Protect there on Flutter Mane was pretty obvious, so I was playing in an effort to call that. So now I can actually get them in a relatively good position. I'm going to go ahead and Dazzling Gleam. They don't have Shadow Ball. And I'm going to Thunderclap Flutter Mane. How many more turns of Sun are there? Actually, let me check that real quick. Thunderclap, Flutter Mane. That's what I want to do. I want to corner them. Because they'll take 4 times effective damage on Koraidon with this Dazzling Gleam. I wish I had Moonblast, but it's okay. Yep. That's fine. I'm going to be faster than this Raging Bolt no matter what. Which is pretty cool. Dang, it lives on 1. Does not do it. So that means... Okay, so both of these Pokemon can protect, which is not my favorite thing in the world. I think I want to swap Incin. Thunderclap. Flutter Mane, I think is what I want to do. I think if I can... basically get rid of the Sun, there's nothing they can do with Koraidon. So if I can get rid of this Flutter, we're in really good shape. I think they're gonna... I think Koraidon's their big boy. Yes! Got it. I got it. Cool. Nice. Okay, that's big. But they did double attack here, which, so it was either or. I could pick up either one. I lose some of my HP, but I should live. Scale Shot. That is fine. Defense fell. So they have Raging Bolt and Koraidon left. So here I can actually pin them by faking out the Raging Bolt. Well, honestly, like... But they haven't Terra'd yet, right? No. So I just want to fake out Raging Bolt. and Thunderclap into Koraidon. That's fine. But they didn't Tera either. Okay. So this was a super free Dragon Pulse. I would have won the game right there. I would have absolutely won, but that's fine. So here then, I'm actually happy to knock off into Koraidon and Thunderclap it. I'm going to double this slot. And they got the double. Okay. That is really sucks, actually. Okay, that's not good for me. Okay, getting that double was pretty huge. Actually, that's pretty bad. All right, I'm going to go here. Wow, getting that double is bad. So, I mean, here I'm just going to knock off you. And Dazzling Gleam, I guess. Okay. So, I'll get the D-Gleam off. You can't KO me through my Shadow Shield. Nice. Thunderbolt. Okay, I don't get paralyzed. That's huge. I was like, if I get paralyzed here, they can win. Okay. My team's light screen wore off, which is fine. I protect here for additional recovery. And there's the Tera. Yep. So I'm faster. Okay, I think I'm still going to win, but getting that double was far closer than I would have liked it to be. So I was trying to do what's called a pin. So there's 3 instances in that scenario. They go for an attack, and they don't, and they get KO'd by a Thunderclap. They don't go for an attack, and they fail the double protect, and they get knocked off. They get KO'd by a knockoff. Or option 3 is, I'm just gonna Moongeist Beam. That's more powerful, right? 100. Yeah. That's fine. That's not gonna do it. Or option 3 is that they get the double protect and I'm in a not great position. So 66% of the time, okay, good game to my opponent. 66% of the time, I'm in a really good position because now it's my Incin, my Bolt, and my Lunala versus their Raging Bolt alone. So that's kind of I got the worst of the 3, but we still ended up fine because there was no way that Thunderclap was going to KO. I could have lost if I got paralyzed, and then all of a sudden I get full parried on the turn. I try to protect to re-engage my Shadow Shield, and then yeah, so they'd have to get pretty lucky in order to win that endgame, but it was definitely within the realm possibility that it happened, so I'm particularly happy that it didn't. That would have been a real incredible string of bad luck to lose that endgame, so good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, we have Miraidon, Whimsicott, Chi-Yu, Iron Hands, Urshifu, and Farigiraf. So this is an adaptation of the world's winning Miraidon team, but with Scarf Chi-Yu. They have a way to block priority, which isn't my favorite thing in the world. I think I'm fine with... Like, honestly, I want to lead... But no, Chi-Yu's bad. Like, what do I think they're going to lead? Miraidon Whims? Miraidon Chi-Yu is definitely an option. I absolutely want Grimmsnarl here every day of the week. Well, do I? This is going to be hard, actually. I don't quite understand how to get through this comp. Like, Grimmsnarl... You. And, like, do I want Wo-Chien? Like, Snarl's nice, I guess. I'm gonna go you so I can beta Tera. I don't know, Wo-Chien might have been the answer here, but I'm not totally convinced. That Chi-Yu in particular scares me. It's kind of my thing. I don't love that. Okay. I mean, here... well, do they even have, like, a Trick Room mode on this? I don't know. Sure, I guess. I mean, like, what is Farigiraf doing right now? Nothing, right? It's normally running, like, Psychic Noise, Helping Hand, Trick Room, fourth move, Foul Play. It's normally running those 4 moves. So right now, it's, like, doing nothing. So I can, like, basically totally ignore it. I'm going to go for the Light Screen. And I'm going to go for the Parting Shot. Bump. Yep. That's fine. Helping Hand. Yep. Grim might go down here, but that's kind of okay. Yeah. A lot of damage, but... Now that you're locked into that, I'm actually pretty okay with, okay. I'm gonna bring in Lunala. I'm gonna go here. Alright, I'm actually kind of okay with Tera, Thunderbolt. The Foul Play here is what scares me. I don't know if I want to Calm Mind or if I want to De-Gleam. I think I am happy... I don't know if this is going to KO. I'm going to De-Gleam. I want to verify that this... Farigiraf goes down. I don't want it to get a Foul Play into my Lunala. Because now they're -1, and I have Light Screen up. Yep. I do not want to let them get a Foul Play off. It does a nice chunk, but not as much as I think it should, so... So now this is a Tera boosted, Electric Terrain boosted, Life Orb boosted Thunderbolt. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. Yep. So who comes in? Whimsicott, maybe Urshifu. That's my guess. Chi-Yu, baby! I'm gonna Thunderclap Chi-Yu, which I assume to be scarfed in some way, or choiced in some way, and I'm gonna Protect. Yep. In case there's Sash, I want to cover for that. That's fine. That means I'll just need to swap Lunala out this turn. Okay. So I didn't need to protect there. I could have gotten an attack off. So here then I'm actually pretty happy to Thunderclap again into the... It might KO. Like, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I survived the double up, but this is a... Yeah, I'm going to kind of go for it personally. I just want to Thunderclap this slot and swap into Incin. Battles can't. They were like rank 687. They were top 1,000. Did that Thunderclap? Okay, we're gonna run a couple calcs really quick. Hang on, we're gonna run a couple of calcs. We need to figure some stuff out. Raging Bolt is Life Orb. It's modest. Hang on. Item is Life Orb. It is modest 188 investment. I remember that because I had to make the paste myself. I think it was. I can actually just double check using my eyes. Yeah, so 199 there. So let's go the world's Miraidon. Tera Electric with electric terrain up. What would we say? Oh, but they're... How much was that at? Like 75%, would you say, for that Miraidon? It was a roll, but it was a roll. If they were at 75%, it does 73.4 to 86.1%. So it is a roll heavily in my favor. But at that point then, oh, I win. Yeah. No, because I can't fake out that turn. But I can fake out the next turn if they don't take out Incin. So yeah, I think I basically exclusively win that game. Because then they go... No, because Incin will go down. I don't know. I think I still win. Because if, let's say I bring out Incin, Thunderclap doesn't KO, they get a double KO with Miraidon, right? They can de-Gleam again, but I don't think... Because I think I'd re-engage Shadow Shield. So they de-Gleam and plus Moonblast. I don't think actually picks up, and the Dazzling Gleam does. And then it's Whimsicott versus My Lunala, which is super bulky, which can probably take a couple more Moonblasts and KO with Moongeist Beam. So in that instance, it would have been much closer, but... So maybe they should have stuck around a little bit more. I think maybe they quit a little bit too preemptively, but... Yeah, that does a lot. In electric terrain, electric Tera, Life Orb boosted. Yeah, it's 73.4 to 86.1, so... It's going to do a ton of damage. So good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Calyrex-Ice Rider Urshifu, Amoonguss, Farigiraf, Roaring Moon, and Rotom Wash. Interesting. I, so far, definitely want you. I have Foul Play on Wo-Chien, which is cool. Am I going to want to Tera it? I think so. Right? Like, I'm not really going to want to... If I can get rid of... like this. With Urshifu. You... And definitely Incin, right? That's what I'm thinking. Sure. I'm thinking that... I'm trying to think back to game plans that I used for teams that I actually used to compete with. And one of the things I do a lot against the Tang Ice Rider team specifically is utilize Urshifu to get rid of... Roaring Moon quickly. I'm a bit hesitant to see how well that will work for this match, personally. Okay. Yep, cool. I think I'm pretty happy to light screen. Like, do I care about... Yeah, I do care about Ursh, and I'm just going to close combat. Okay. So far I'm faster and I deal half damage. Okay, that won't pick up. Which is cool. Nice. If they go for, and they miss a Will-O-Wisp, so that really stinks. But now I can just get in a Reflect. And go for the close combat. Again. Urshifu is the biggest problem here, for sure. I can deal with basically everything else. So am I faster than this Urshifu? Yep. Cool. Based on the last roll, the crit didn't matter, but we did get lucky when they missed that Will-O-Wisp, so otherwise it would have. They're gonna go for it again? Yeah. Okay. Honestly, that's kind of like fine. Like, I've set up my Reflect. I've done everything there. I'm going to be pretty happy here to, I guess, like, Spirit Break into the Rotom and just swap into Incineroar. Because you're probably going to switch Calyrex-Ice, yep. But now I have a Reflect up and all of this stuff. So we'll just Spirit Break you and swap into Incin. Like, Ursh got burnt. Stinks, whatever, but it is what it is. Probably clear Amulet. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's fine. I can't get Thunder... I can't get, paralyzed. Because of Covert Cloak, which is cool. And Trick Room. Yep. So most of the time, these guys are running Citrus Berry. So I'm actually just pretty happy to do this. And to fake out into this slot. Because I know for a fact that it has... Clear Amulet. Yep. Once you couldn't move. So you're slower than my Grimmsnarl, which is good to know. That's 80. So you're slower than my Incineroar. And there's Citrus Berry, which I figured as much. -2. Yeah, it doesn't really do all that much. Here then... I'm actually pretty happy to swap into Urshifu. And a Will-O-Wisp this slot. I can Thunder Wave stuff later. High horsepower. And I live. And I hit, which is cool. Reflect and Light Screen putting in a lot of work right now. So now you have 2 Mons on the field that are -2 in some way. Yep. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? 2. So here then, I'm pretty happy to Surging Strikes into this slot. And I'll probably just go ahead and swap back into Grimm. Instant can come in handy later with fake outs. And Grim might live Glacial Lance, because now we're behind Reflect and they're -2. Yep, lives it handily even. Okay. Doesn't pick up, though. You can't paralyze because I'm burned. Just going to deal a little bit of extra chip damage with this Surging Strikes. Nothing too big here. So I'll live another tick of burn, which is pretty nice. So I'm pretty happy to detect. And I'll just go ahead and Spirit Break here, letting Grimmsnarl go down. Yep, there's the Glacial Lance. Yeah. Even behind Reflect and that -2. So you'll be +1 now, but honestly, that's kind of fine. Why? I just went for a Thunderbolt. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I can go into Lunala now. They haven't Terra'd yet. I'm assuming probably their last one is a Moongus. I'm going down here anyway, so I'm actually happy to double into... So what? It might be Tera, Fairy... I actually think I'm happy to Surging Strikes and Moongeist Beam. That's okay. Because then Instant can come in and I can fake out. Just get a D-Gleam off. Hey, who's faster, me or Rotom? Me. Okay, cool. Yeah, Rotom's just got nothing left to do here, you know? My problem with that, too, is that if Amoonguss is in the back, you can't put me to sleep now. So, okay. Yeah. I mean, I can just D-Gleam here, I think. I think Fake Out plus D-Gleam... will pick up on... And then Lunala can basically heal back with leftovers each turn. So I'm pretty happy to Fake Out this slot and Dazzling Gleam, I think. Yep. Just fine with me. Yep, and you'll flinch, and then I'll heal up a little bit with my leftovers. I'll break Shadow Shield again because of the burn, but then you should go down to burn. Yeah. And our Reflect wears off, which is okay. So who's left? Roaring Moon. But I haven't Terra'd yet, have I? I can't remember. No, I haven't. So I can just Will-O-Wisp here. Tera Fairy. Dazzling Gleam. Just start picking up. Okay. So they're gonna go for the moon, I assume. Tera Flying, yep. Just fine. Probably for a knockoff. That'd be my guess. Bonk. Tera Fairy goes, okay. Alright, let's see what they do here. Yep. Okay, not amazing, because I lose my leftovers, but not the end of the world. And then Thunderbolt, okay. So I don't get the opportunity to burn them. I might lose. I want to go ahead and just Moongeist Beam into Rotom. I want to get rid of Rotom. Okay, Acrobatics. How much? Probably a lot, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, too much. Yeah, I lose. I think the problem here... And this does showcase the problem with teams like this, I think. I even got lucky and they missed a Will-O-Wisp in the beginning. But, yeah. I just lose. But this actually showcases an issue with these kinds of teams, which I think is important to see, is that if I don't get the proper setup on Lunala, it's really just not dealing as much damage as you want it to. Like, these kind of, like, Calyrex-Ice Rider, you know, Roaring Moon balance comps don't need any setup. They can just kind of hit the ground running. And that's what makes them super strong. If you can just get good matchups in, you're kind of in a bad strait. So in this particular instance, I couldn't match their damage too much. Like, Rotom was good at burning my Mons, which, you know, they did as well, and a couple of other things. So I think the issue there was that, yeah, I couldn't keep up with the pace that they were forcing the battle to be, and that ended up me losing. So if I was to replay that, I don't know, maybe bring Raging Bolt instead of Urshifu. Because, yeah, Urshifu wasn't doing, like, a ton for me. Raging Bolt would have been better. It would have handled Rotom well. I would have needed to be a little bit... Yeah, but then the problem there is that, like, I'll probably have to use my Tera on Raging Bolt, so if we return to a Lunala plus Roaring Moon endgame, I can't Tera, which is really bad. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a team comp that I would need to, like, workshop this team with in order to understand the matchup a little bit more. But my opponent played well, and it was a really cool team. Rotom, I'm not a huge fan of, I'm going to be honest with you, but they won, so, and that's pretty neat. So, good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, we have Iron Hands, Ogerpon, Farigiraf, Miraidon, Urshifu, and Iron Treads. I always get those confused. What did I use last time? So last time they led Farigiraf plus Miraidon. I'm a little doubtful that that's what they would lead this time. So I'm actually pretty okay to lead these two. I mean, I guess, like, I really like screens here. I think Wo-Chien could be good. Let's do the same thing I did last time. Because that won me and I didn't even need to bring out my last Pokemon. So let's not break what isn't broken. Well, let's not fix what isn't broken. Although I really like Wo-Chien in this matchup, so I'm wondering if that was the better bring. Specifically for the Iron Treads. Yeah. Are you clear, Amulet? Or I've seen Choice Band. Okay, nice. So who do I have in the back? Raging Bolt. Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy to light screen. And a Will-O-Wisp, I think. Into this slot. You're -1. They're probably bringing out for Giraffe. Nope, nope, okay. Oh, I was a pretty safe fake out then. I should survive either way, though, because now they can't, yeah. Nope. It KO'd. And I got the light screen up. I'm pretty okay with that. Life Orb. Electrocuted Bear, that's fine. And I hit. Cool. So now you're -3. Okay. I'm happy to go Raging Bolt here. Don't want to bring in Lunala yet. Simply protect this slot. Honestly, I'm just going to go for the knockoff here. I was thinking about Parting Shot, but... Follow me is fine. I'll get a little damage on you. Okay. Doesn't really do all that much. You lose some more HP, which is fine. Yeah, that does a lot. Well, I'm just gonna go for... We're using you as a bot, really, but... I'm gonna do this. And this. Ogerpon's going for damage. Okay. I do resist this, though. Oh, you're going into the Incin slot. Okay. Choice. Now you've used up your Tera. And you're constantly dealing damage to yourself. Okay, you go down. We go Lunala. Do they go back into Urshifu? No. Okay. Dark Urshifu. Okay. Well, in that instance then... I'm honestly pretty happy to Thunderbolt this slot. Tera... Dazzling Gleam. My play here is that I can scout for a Tera later. Was that a crit? Yes, it was. That is pretty frustrating, actually. Okay. Well, you are slow and choice banded. How much does this burn chip do? Not enough. Wow, okay, that crit is gonna matter a lot, I think. But let's see. I want to see what they, if I can get out of Tera. So I'm gonna protect here. Wait, did they already Tera? I can't remember. Yeah, oh yeah, they already Tera'd. And I'm gonna protect. What are they gonna go for? Discharge? They did already Tera, I forgot. Oh yeah, because that crit's gonna deal a bunch of extra damage to me, which I'm not a huge fan of. High horsepower. And Electro Drift. Okay. I have Shadow Shield up, which is pretty good, and I still have Light Screen, right? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I still have Light Screen. So, you can't survive 2 more turns of Burn Tick. How many more turns? Light Screen 3. Okay, cool. They can miss high horsepower, I guess. I'm gonna do this. Okay. That works too. But I survive. I think I win then, right? Well, that did a lot of damage. Okay. They got a couple of reads right, which was really good for them. I mean, they got when I protected Bolt, so they doubled into the Incin, which was a good play. They got lucky with a crit. So what happens if they go... Well, if they go for the Bolt, if they get the flinch there, I go down to Life Orb chip with just doing the Dragon Pulse. Does Dragon Pulse pick up the KO? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think that's a calc super duper important for this instance. But let's say it doesn't. Okay, they're locked into Electro Drift. I can protect again. Save up. I probably lose, actually. If they get the flinch there. If I don't pick up the KO. Actually, I probably lose. So, they played 2 and out, I think. I don't know, man. I think they messed up. I think they played that turn wrong. Because they should have gone after the Raging Bolt, right? Because if they KO Raging Bolt, and then with high horsepower, or Iron Head, let's say they... Can Iron Head miss? I don't even remember. But let's say they hit an attack and Raging Bolt goes down. I go for Dazzling Gleam. They break my Shadow Shield. That did a lot still with my Light Screen up. Even if I have to break through Shadow Shield. So, like... Does another one KO me? Is kind of my question, and I'm tempted to say yes. Right? Because then I go down. So it does actually depend on... Hang on, I think I should still have the calculator up. Say they don't terrestrialize Dragon Pulse. Okay, it actually is important because I think I lose... Oh, nope, they go down. Okay, yep. They always go down to Dragon Pulse. Even if they have the world's level bulk, it's 100.5% to 120.4%. So they'd have to be especially bulky in order to survive. But most of the time, 44 HP, 12 special defense is the most you're going to see. So, actually, no. I always win there. Because then... You take that down. Yeah. Yeah, because then unless they needed to attack into Raging Bolt is specifically what they needed to do. Because now I always win if I get that Dragon Pulse off. So good game to my opponent. I'll take that one. Let's do one more. Okay, Millie Jean is who you're facing. 2 names. I'm used to that. My sister and I both have 2 names. I don't know if she wants me to say hers, though, so I won't. We have Iron Valiant, Calyrex-Ice Rider, Landorus, Rillaboom, for Giraffe and Amoonguss. Okay, this is not quite the second place the Ice Rider team. Which one is it? Yeah, that one had Urshifu over... That one didn't have Rillaboom. So I'm seeing coaching. I'm seeing... Landero. Ooh. Grimmsnarl's pretty huge here. You're pretty huge here. So are you. And so are you, I think. These are what I want to bring. This might be an instance where I side Thunderwave for Trick Room. A rare one for sure, but what? We'll see. Oh, cute little Mew. Like Mew. Mew's cute. Giraffe and Landorus. Light Screen. Tera. Surging Strikes for a Giraffe. I feel like that is such an obvious play. Yarp. Called that one. This is Mystic Water boosted ×2 stab. On, where's the Urshifu? 140? Yeah, 184. Yeah, this is going to take quite a bit of damage. Hoping it picks up. But I thought the Lando was too obvious. No, not even close. That is a physically defensive for Giraffe. Trick Room. That's okay. I then am pretty happy to Thunderwave my Urshifu and Surging Strikes again. Yep. And now you can't Spore me. And for a Giraffe goes down, which is pretty cool. Pokemon hit 2 times. Okay. I figured that might be the case. I was hoping that that would pick up, but I might have needed Rain. And here's Calyrex. Okay. I am happy to Reflect here. Now, here's the deal. I can try to Protect. But actually, I'm just going to swap into Incin. Clear Amulet, which is fine. So you can Rage Powder or you can Spore. Rage Powder, nice. High Horsepower. We Reflect. Nice, cool. Okay. Let's get off some damage, I guess. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? 2. This is a pretty free... I'm going to take a shot in the dark and assume that they think I have... I'm actually going to Thunderwave the Amoonguss slot. And just go straight for the Will-O-Wisp here into Calyrex. Assuming that they think I have safety goggles. Okay, you can only put 1 to sleep. Perfect. That's fine. I think I'm pretty happy to let Grim burn a turn of sleep here. Like they're gonna Tera, right? I'm just gonna knock off the Amoonguss slot, I think. That's fine. And I live, cool. I'd actually be really cool if they are Rocky Helmet and I go down here. Nice, okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's go Lunala now. They might be afraid of a psychic move. They have Lando in the far back, okay. I'm gonna double Amoonguss. Yeah, that's fine. Tera Water, okay. Actually, really don't want to Thunder Wave them. Okay, if I wake up... Hey, this is huge! Wait a minute. Is this Spirit Break KO? It's not very effective, but... Yes. Okay, massive. Oh, the Rocky Helmet didn't get knocked off. That's interesting. What do you go for? Trick Room or Glacial Lance? Nice. Okay, cool. Did nothing. Okay, huge wake up there. Now we got Lando, right? Yep. I'm actually happy to Spirit Break into Lando. And just go for Protect, I think. If they go for the Trick Room, I actually really won't be upset about it. Come on, go for the Trick Room. Dang. Okay. I still have my light screen and reflect up, I hope. So they've used up Tera. I am happy to Surging Strikes this slot pretty safely. And I'm just going to go ahead and Moongeist Beam Calyrex, I think. I guess it depends on how slow Calyrex is. I'm 143, so I could still be faster. I could still be faster than Calyrex. That was a nice chunk, actually. And Glacial Lance. Okay. That's not going to do all that much. Crit on Ursh. Ah, that really stinks. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, I lose, right? Okay. I'm gonna Aqua Jet Lando. Moongeist Beam. And hope that I can pick up with an Aqua Jet. AKA, I can't get paralyzed. I mean, that's the risk you take when you do a side paralysis. So it is what it is, you know? Okay. Do I pick up? No. That stinks. Wow. Okay. I mean, getting that paralysis there basically lost me the game. Unless I get a crit here. Nope. And I don't. Well, hang on. Okay. We've got a shot here, actually. A Dazzling Gleam should double KO, I think. So I go do this. I just do this. I can't risk a Trick Room. Okay, I live. Do I double KO? Yes! Oh my gosh. Whoa, that was close. Okay. We will take that. Oh my gosh, that was close. I mean, I don't regret the self-paralysis play because I needed to stop the Spore in Trick Room. So I'm not really upset at that. I did kind of what I had to do there. But boy, was that close. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I'm done. That's it. That's enough. That's enough of this team for now. Sorry, I gotta. I was shaking in my boots. All right, good game to my opponent. They played super well. That was super close. I got a little unlucky, but it is what it is. Nothing you can really do about that. Not even that unlucky, to be honest. Just like a teensy-weensy little bit. So good game to my opponent. Let's hop into the outro. All right, everyone. That is the team. What are my thoughts? This brand of Lunala, I am pretty unconvinced by. I played 8 matches in total. You're seeing 5 of them, including one of my losses, and the other 3 were losses. My main thing, I've started tracking it, but my main thing with it was that if the team is really slow paced, so like you basically have Ursh and Raging Bolt for like quick offense, but Koraidon's pretty bad for that. Groudon's pretty bad for that. So you have a couple of really bad matchups into Sun, which is becoming a lot more prevalent in the meta now. And the thing with Lunala is it just can't do enough, like out the gate. Things like Calyrex Shadow Rider, sure, sometimes you need a nasty pot, but you need one. You need one nasty pot and you're good. Lunala, you can probably get away with a single Calm Mind, but you really want like 2 or 3. And without something like Rillaboom on the team to facilitate a ton of recovery, there's not really too much you could do. That's kind of my fault. So the other Lunala that people are using that I'm going to plan on using pretty soon is Meteor Beam Power Herb. I think I will like that set more. I think that set, you know, 1 turn setup, you get some offense off with that Meteor Beam, and then bam, you're hitting the ground running. I like that. This one I just feel like is a little too paced for where the meta is at right now. I like Grimmsnarl. I like Ursh. I like Raging Bolt. They're really cool mons. I like using them. But yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts. I don't think it's a bad team in the slightest. I just think it doesn't fit Reg G as it stands in this current moment. But still, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the team creator for making and sharing the team. I looked at their Twitter, but I couldn't quite get out a name because I don't read any Asian languages, which I should fix. Thank you so much. It's still a team I enjoyed playing. I enjoyed exploring Lunala today, and I had a really pretty fantastic time with it. And the nice thing about it, too, is it's an honest team. When I lost, I could tell exactly why I lost, and I like that because then I can reflect and get better afterwards. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers before Valentine's Day. We are back on track to make that, but I really, really want to hit that goal. So please, 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 please just hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. So thank you so much, and I hope you know that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.